Hello everyone, I'm Ellie, and I'm going to talk you through a day in the life at Camp Cooper and what to expect from your visit.
So, many people ask how does camp work and what the daily schedule looks like, which is understandable. I was intrigued the first time I went too. So hopefully this reassures some of our new campers and gets them excited to spend their summer with us.
So, your day at camp will begin at 8:30. This is when you'll be having your breakfast.
But don't worry, for those who have allergies or dietary requirements, there is plenty on offer.
After breakfast, we have something called cabin cleanup. This normally happens between 9 and 9:30. This is where they'll make their beds and tidy around the cabins, but we encourage them to get creative with this, as each week a group will win for the tidiest cabin. 9:30 is when the organised activities start. The campers will head to the main building to take part in circle time.
Typically this part of the day only takes around 10 to 15 minutes, where the campers will take part in stretching, yoga or even dancing to get them ready for the first elective. Electives last 2 hours. This means the campers can really get involved in the project they're working on or the tournament that they're taking part in. After elective number 1, campers will get to spend some time on their devices.
Whether it be catching up on their favourite TV show or calling home, campers will get 45 minutes of supervised access to their phones, tablets and games consoles. Smile! Lunch begins at 12:30 and it's a chance to fill up on some delicious food, where you have the option of family style meals that have been set out on the table or the jacket potato / salad bar at the front. Once you've eaten lunch, we'll then take part in our dining hall songs by calling out a cabin or a counsellor to start us off. My personal favourite is the shark song. Lunch is followed by siesta, which is our free time period. This essentially is just a chance to relax and spend time with your friends. This lasts for 1 hour up to 1:30. The end of siesta means back to the activities and we return to your second elective. This is different to the one campers took in the morning, however it does also last 2 hours. In the afternoons, I would teach Creative Superstar, but electives such as performing arts, tennis and journalism also ran.
Now we come to what I think is the campers' favourite part of the day.
Pop Stop.
This is where campers get to raid our tuck shop and have an afternoon snack. The favourites were rainbow fizzy belts and tea cakes. After campers have finished eating their pop stop, it's time for something called caps. This was my favourite part of the day, and yes, even more than my break. This is where campers get to do an activity with their own counsellors in their cabin groups. Some of the activities that me and my cabins did involved baking, celebrating birthdays with little parties, swimming, playing gaga ball, learning how to play gaga ball, and just really bonding as a group.
At 5:45 or 5:45, we have flagpole. Now, this is essentially just a roll call with a twist, to ensure all cabin groups are back from caps.
But you don't just answer with a, yeah, we're here, because that would be boring. You have to do it in a fun and creative way.
6 o'clock means it's dinner time.
Before we start our evening meal, we like to say grace. Now this isn't anything religious or cultural, it's just a nice way to start the meal. A cabin group or a counsellor will normally volunteer themselves. Just like lunch, food is served family style. However, at dinner you get a pudding as well. And again, just like lunch, we take part in our dining hall songs once everyone is finished eating. After dinner is an all camp. Now, an all camp is exactly what it says on the tin. It's an activity that involves all of camp. This could be something like the Cooper Ball, which happened down on our bottom sports field, a quiz, which Cabin Tula won, or something like a talent show. We had Christmas in July, Halloween in August, and overall just had a great time. The all camps are really where I made the best memories at camp. Once all the day's activities are done, it is time for bed. Now, the younger campers will head to bed straight after the all camp. However, our older campers do get a bit more free time. And once lights are out and everyone is tucked into bed, it's a wrap on another exciting day at Camp Cooper. I hope you found this helpful, and I'm looking forward to seeing you this summer.